All right, hopefully this is working. I'm not too sure, to be quite honest. I got the Texans game on. This is the first time I'm streaming this. So, okay, I hear myself. Perfect. All right, how's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. And here we go. Here we got the game. I missed the first few plays, but the good thing is J.J. McCarthy's got the ball to start. So, and I'm also a few plays behind, trying to have the tracker for it, but it's the first time we're doing this, so just bear with me. And second and about 6, what is that, second and 5? I'm going to be a play behind because my TV is very slow. It's going to take me a second to get in the rhythm here. All right, let me pull up the chat if there's anybody here. All right, I got to stand up for this game. I don't know if anybody else does that. Maybe it's just me, but I can't help it. Oh, boy. McCarthy deep. Guess who? Jordan Addison. Oh, boy. So JJ might be a superstar this year. We're still trying to figure that out. This defense is not looking up to par. But you also have to note that for the Texans, let me pull it up here. There is no Stroud, no Titus Howard, no Henry To'oTo'o. To'oTo'o's out. Cam Robinson's not playing. Derek Stingley's not playing. Kalen Bullock, Jalen Pitre, Damian Pierce, Nick Chubb, Laken Tomlinson, Christian Harris, Dalton Schultz. So, I mean, what do you expect? This is the first preseason game of the year as we go to commercial break. But I'm trying something different for everyone who's here. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Oh. Oh, boy. Who is starting for the Texans defense is the better question. It's my first live stream. So it's going. Davis Mills is starting, but we haven't had the ball yet. It's been all J.J. McCarthy as they call the timeout, and they're just driving. They're walking all over our defense, but that's as expected. Let me just check something. All right, we're good. I couldn't actually get a single window open, but I got my Stingley jersey on. And then I got Stroud right over there, even though they're both not playing. I hope that we could see the offense at one point because, like, I don't want to just see a new offense, just nobody plays for, 3 weeks of preseason, and then we see them week 1. Not only as a fan, but as, chemistry builds, it has to continue to work. So, I mean, looking at everything, probably going to look at them wanting to play for week 2. Just saying. I mean, it's a good idea, honestly. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 49. You can already see the play. I'm 2 plays behind on my TV, but we're still going to call the game. McCarthy hands it off. About 9 yards for Christian Ham. It's going to be a long game. I can't believe Jordan Addison caught that. It's funny how he can play in the preseason, yet he's suspended. I don't know. Oh, boy. So the good news is this is not the starting defense. So if Derek Stingley's not out there, To'oTo'o's not out there, Most of the team's not out there. Oh, what a hit. I'll be honest, I don't know who that is. Giants beat the Bills 34-25, if anybody cares. I'm sure we're all here for the Texans. Two-minute warning, Bills have the ball. Giants up by 9. Ooh, 4th down. Let's go defense. Fired on the tackle, okay. Oh my goodness. JJ's unloading it. Whew, 4th and 5. They get a punt, so we'll see Davis Mills' first drive up and coming. It's a hot one here. Oh, they're going for it. I haven't read what happened. Don't tell me they got it. Never mind. I already looked. McCarthy. He's going to roll. And there's nobody there. First down. You know, this is a bad idea. I think I set myself up for failure. The only reason I say that is because, you know, the starters are not necessarily out there. So, you get Gigi McCarthy out there with Addison, no Jefferson. I mean, I'm just setting myself up to fail watching this game. Oh, boy. Yeah, of course Kevin O'Connell's calling the plays. All right, here we go. First and 10. I can't believe I'm like 3 plays behind. Ooh, good defense. See, I just want to watch it. This is getting rough. Second and 10. Make it 3rd and 5. Because I'm behind. So, am I losing it or did the... Okay, incomplete. EJ Speed's out there. That's good. The whole Vikings starting offense is out there besides JJ, unless I just can't see him. I got a double box here. What are we looking to see from this team? On 3rd down, they've already kicked the field goal. 3-0? On my TV, it says 3rd and 5. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? So what happens on 3rd and 5? McCarthy drops back, under pressure, throws it away. Middle of the field, broken up. Okay, not terrible. And then, I don't even know who the Vikings kicker is. Will Reichard, okay. Will Reichard nails a 48-yarder. We're going to see Davis Mills start the game. Pierce just got back from injury, so it's unlikely. I mean, I wanted him to play because he kind of needs to, you know, get his roster spot. I mean, the unofficial depth chart has him as the 3rd running back on there. And then Ogunbowale's 5. But, I mean, Woody Marks has to play a little bit, you'd think, right? I don't know. Reichert. And he drills it right down Broadway. I mean, we already see that. Oh, boy. Bill's trying to make it closer. 34-25, and I think he was out. I don't even know. Alright, how does this look? Is my head cut off? Yep, my head's cut off. Alright. Is that better? What are we looking at? Not good. Two, 4. I got a Davis Mills jersey. It's just not with me. I would so wear a Davis Mills jersey. I got too many jerseys. It's such a problem. All right, so Vikings first drive, they go down, kick a field goal against the second team defense for the Texans. I want to see these team stats. 3 first downs. Texans yet to receive the ball. How about tackles for the team? D'Angelo Ross. EJ Speed is killing it. Darrell Taylor. So Speed's got 2 tackles. Love to see that. Yeah, I mean it's a bunch of the second teamers. I mean there is nobody starting for the Texans, which is expected because I mean you don't want to have anybody kind of start really. I mean that's what you're looking at. I mean I don't know. I feel like honestly I'd want to see the team kind of play its starters because I mean realistically if the Texans offense isn't out there till week 3 of preseason, that's not good because I'm sure they'll be fine, but it's also like you want to see you want to see the team play, you want to see the team mesh. That's just the way I look at it. But I mean, let me know. I mean, realistically, the Texans are good enough to where I feel like this is a year where they might not play any of the starters like Stingley, Stroud, Kamari Lassiter, Bullock, Mixon, Chubb. I mean, they're not going to start regardless. Mixon's out till week 1. They're just being cautious. And you be cautious with the whole team and then, possibilities that, the team's a little rusty because, they're not starting. So, here we go. Davis Mills coming on the field. Bills scored. Yep, here comes Davis Mills with not many of the offensive linemen that are starting. We will see Ariante Ursary, which is a good sign. All right, let's see it. First play for the Texans. It's a handoff. Goes about 5 yards to the 30. Dare Ogunbowale. Base mode. Oh my gosh, Mills is going crazy already. I would love to see the Texans backups beat the Viking starters. Obviously, we won't see JJ for long, but honestly, Mills is not a bad backup. I mean, he does technically, turn the ball over a decent much, but 2nd and 6 hits Cade Stover right side of the field, running a little bit of an out route. Hey, man, the offense looks good. That's all I'll say. I mean, I know it's been 2 plays, but you want to see Stover getting involved in the pass game more, I'll be honest. At least that's just me. 1st and 10 from their own 39. Houston with it, their first drive of the game. 7:47 and running. Mills under center. Handoff. Ogunbowale. Almost another first down. 2nd and 1. 2 carries, 13 yards. Why not? Oh boy. These are the Viking starters. Blake Cashman's out there. I mean, Blake Fisher's in at tackle because there's no Cam Robinson. And 3 plays, the Texans have themselves down the field, about to cross Minnesota territory. Another handoff to Ogunbowale. That'll put him in plus territory. Here, let me stop turning my head. I'll just turn in the... Here we go. That's better, hopefully. All right. They're just going to run the clock here. Here we go. They are running clock, man. Holy. Goombawale bounces this one outside. Okay. I want to see Woody Marks out there. I don't know if it's going to be a possibility or not, but I'd love to see that. How's that? Hopefully it's better. Oh, John Greenyard revenge game. Forgot about that. I love Jonathan Grenard. One of my favorite players to watch. Mills, 2nd and 4. Wide open. What a play. Big hit on John Mechie. Mechie got to prove himself. He's definitely not a starter anymore. But you love to see him working regardless. I mean, Mills and Mechie have been connecting in training camp, I guess. I mean, there's been a lot of buzz around just Mills and Mechie's connection. But, I mean, right, just like that, the Texans are driving right down the field with the backups. I mean, this is the starting defense for the Vikings. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. And another run. Ogumbuwale up to inside the 20. That'll be a red zone. Red zone drive for the Texans. Can I? There we go. Beauty. So, Vikings had it first. Scored 3-0 on their first drive. And now it'll be a 2nd and 3 for Houston. With the second team on the field. Mills drops back. Throws to the end zone. Just a little too high for Stover. Okay. I like it, though. Under center, you try and go with the play action. Not bad. Brevin Jordan ran a little out and up. I do like that. Stover, just a little too high. He is a monster target, by the way. All right, let's see it. Giants officially beat the Bills 34-25. First game of the day. Preseason football's back. This is so exciting. I know nobody cares about preseason, especially, with our second teamers on the field, but 3rd and 3 for Mills. Big down. Drop back in shotgun. And the whistle dead. What was it? False start, illegal shift? Well, something happened. It was a false start. And guess who got it? Well, I won't spoil it, but he's right in the receiving column at the number 3 spot, number 82. Let me see it live, shall we? All right. 3rd and 8 after the penalty. Third and 8 for Mills. Shotgun snap. It's a screen pass to Jalen Knoll, and he worked his way inside the 15 for a first down. There's a flag down. Pretty sure it counted though, because I already see it on the screen here. Penalties declined, so it would have been a helpful. Oh, it's offside. All right. Penalty declined. For the 7 of you that are watching, appreciate you hanging out. Again, trying to do our best here with the second teamers. First preseason game of the year. Football's back. And the second game of the day. I mean, the Texans are must-watch TV, right? 4 p.m. Eastern time. Right? They get the prime time slot. Hopefully everyone's having a good Saturday, though. Appreciate you hanging out with me. This has been trying to get this live stream set up for the longest time, but all right, 1st and 10 for Mills. 4 minutes in the first left. Little bootleg action. Hits Stover in stride. He's gonna get inside the 5 touchdown. Who was that? Is that Braxton Berrios? Looked like Cade Stover with his big number. It's actually Berrios. I was wondering why he was so fast. So Braxton Berrios on a little drag route. And he gets in the end zone. So it's 6-3 Texans pending a penalty. Nope, because it says touchdown right there. Thought it was Noel. I don't know why. I don't know why I said Stover. I just really didn't know the number. It looked like a new player. No foul for an eligible player. Touchdown. Berrios. Berrios and Noel, I like how they're switching it up with just different looks. Berrios were in 17. Honestly, that threw me off. But that's a good bootleg. I mean, Berrios was in the slot, but he was closer to, like, the tight end slot. So he wasn't, like, in the slot. That's interesting. Okay. So pending the extra point. Is it Fairbairn? It is. I wouldn't know any other kicker, to be quite honest. Towns in the hold. The kick. Fairbairn has a history of missing these kinds of kicks, but it's good. So 7-3 Texans' first drive is a scoring drive. Look at that. You have everyone caught a pass. There was 4 catches, 4 different receivers for Mills. Mills goes 4 of 5, 50 and a touchdown. Agumbawale is tearing up the defense for the Vikings. This is awesome stuff from the Texans. I know it's the second team, but we have to be excited about something considering the season is here. I don't know why I said Stover. I'm kind of I can't believe that. Berrios is probably half the size of Stover. But I don't know. I think it was like either the back brace or like the jersey was like, it was like rolled up. I had no idea who it was. I should have just said it was caught and then Berrios. But no, I mean, that's a good drive. Berrios caught it. Mechie caught it. Stover, Noel. I mean, Noel's kind of the one that's taking first team reps. So everyone else, I wouldn't say Stover's fighting for a roster spot, but definitely Mechie and Berrios. But we're at a commercial break. I'm gonna step away for like 2 seconds. And I'll be back. Let me know what you're thinking about this game. It's fun stuff. Texans are doing well. All right, we are back. And the kickoff, there's a... Oh, went out of bounds. Okay, 40-yard line. And that's it for McCarthy. Who's that, Sam Howell? Looks like Howell. I don't really know anything. That's not true. I know enough outside of the Texans. All right. Fairbairn kicked it out of bounds, by the way, for anyone who didn't see it. Smart. So the touchback, it goes to 35. And Air Baron said, let me just kick you out of bounds, send you to the 40. Why not? Christian Ham carries for 1.5. Okay, EJ Speed's all over the place, man. EJ Speed. Oh boy. So McCarthy goes 4-7, 30 yards. And Davis Mills with the second team says, why not? Let me go 4 for 5, 50 yards and drive my team down the field for a touchdown. Davis Mills or J.J. McCarthy? I mean, I know the Vikings' first defense wasn't out there, but that's kind of crazy still. All right, here we go. Howell, 2nd and 8. 7-3 goes a shot. That was a rifle. About a first down, 8-yard pickup. Who is that? 13? Lucky Jackson? No, that's Ty Fella. I mean, if the Texans' second team defense can give McCarthy a problem, because I thought, like, the way the drive was going, it looked like the defense was doing very bad. But also, McCarthy's, technically his first year in the league. I'm not going to count last year, considering it was rookie year, he got hurt. But this is his first time on an NFL field. Oh, boy. Wrapped up in the backfield. What a play. Who was the tackle on that? Nick Neiman. Blowing up the backfield. Wow. So 2 minutes left in this first quarter. 7-3 after a big play from Nick Neiman. 2nd and 11. Howell in the shotgun. Motions left. Takes the snap. Checks it down. Who is that? He got a first down, by the way. Oh, that's Ty Chandler. I swear I heard the announcer say something different. All right, Ty Chandler, first down pickup. This is an interesting QB battle. I know we're supposed to be Texans fans, but I can't help but look at, if JJ is not going to play great, is Sam Howell good enough to take the starting job from him? Or are they just stuck on JJ? Again, probably should be talking about the Texans here. My bad. And we are approaching the 1 minute mark of the first quarter. Howell 24, that's it. Wow. I think I'm watching the Vikings cast, unfortunately. Let's see if I can find the Texans. That is golf. That is NASCAR. Is there any Texans broadcast, or is it just going to be Vikings? Because I don't want to hear that, no offense. Yeah, we'll see. Is that WNBA? What is going on? More golf. All right, that's the only thing we got. Great. I got to listen to Vikings announcers. Fun. 2nd and 6, end of the first quarter. Did they dump Howell? Looks that way. Howell gets sacked? No. But it looked like it. Tackle for loss for EJ Speed. Tackle for loss for Neiman. Tafana. Pass deflection to Hool. And Speed. I mean, honestly, I think EJ Speed's going to be a big addition to this team, especially if Christian Harris is not ready to go. Because Christian Harris has been dealing with a calf injury for almost 2 years now. I mean, he hasn't played much in training camp. I mean, he's been out there, but again, they're going to be precautious with him. It's just funny because I love Harris. Had a phenomenal year a couple years back when he was healthy. A lot of tackles. But if EJ Speed is going to be all over the field, I mean, that's something to look out for. Him taking Christian Harris's job. Because, I mean, that's the last spot. So, we'll see. But, I mean, the defense is doing well. Jake Hansen, beast. 4 tackles. Speed with 2 solos and a tackle for loss. Yeah, I mean, this is all second-teamers. Even Speed is probably considered a second-teamer if Harris can be healthy. MJ Stewart, again, maybe he'll take over for C.J. Gardner-Johnson if he is out for a couple weeks. Good news on Gardner-Johnson, he's actually back up to full speed. Well, let me rephrase that. He's not out for the season. Put it that way. I made an update video on it this morning if anybody saw it, but good stuff from. That was the way they reported that was so bad. When it was, yeah, I heard like 3 different reports. One said he tore his ACL, then another said followed up and confirmed, oh, it's intact. We just don't know the severity. So it's just now it is confirmed that C.J. Gardner-Johnson's ACL is intact. It's just a bunch of bogus in terms of how it was reported. Like, you need to get that stuff right. That's important. But at the end of the first quarter, 7-3 Texans on top. I mean, they were underdogs, not that it matters, and they also stole our pick. Literally the pick before they took Donovan Jackson. Thought it was a potential draft selection for us. But the Texans traded out. They got Jaden Higgins. I love it. So 3rd and 8 as the Vikings are on the plus side of the Texans at the 38-yard line. Sam Howell quarterbacking the Vikings. Texans bring 5. That's 6. Howell away, and it's complete. Is that Jalen Naylor? It is. That is Miles Bryant on the coverage. Man to man, that's something we haven't really seen too much from DeMeco. I know third down, they kind of have like some zone blitzes, at least from what I've seen last year. So that was a different look. And honestly, when they had Romeo Cornell back there, head coach, if anybody remembers, he loved to run single high coverage with Tyrann Mathieu when he was on the Texans, and he got burnt every single time, and it was so frustrating. Here's a pitch to, oh my goodness, Ty Chandler's tackle for another loss. Who is that? Jamal Hill. Second-year Packer from Oregon. Good to know. All right, let me move this again so I'm not looking at the TV the whole time. I'm just going to look the same direction. Ty Chandler, a little screen. He gets lit up by, who is that, 27? It's a big tackle. Miles Bryant again. There we go. All right, 3rd and 6 from McCarthy. I know I'm probably behind everyone's TV, but we'll see how it goes. JJ. See what he does. That's not JJ. Man, I am losing it today. Howell takes a snap, finds a quick guy right, and he's short. Okay, Trayman Smith fighting for a roster spot. He's going to say, I'm going to take you down. Trayman Smith is nice, man. I really do believe it. So Sam Howell drives down, and he gets 3 more, as long as Will Reichard can knock it through. I can't wait to see the second-team offense, I'll be honest. I mean, I wonder how long Mills is going to play for, just because you have, the 2 younger guys in Mertz. I mean, Mills has already proven that he's got that second spot locked up. I don't know. I think honestly Mills will probably play the first half. Maybe a little less. I mean, when is Stroud going to get on the field? That's kind of my question, right? The only reason I say that is because we kind of need Stroud to be out there. And obviously week 1 it's expected that he's not out there. But I feel like I have to mention it because if he doesn't play in weeks 2 or 3 in the preseason, you start to question if you're going to have Russ coming into the season because you play the Buccaneers and Rams in your first 2 games. That's not 2 teams that I would want to just play, here's my offense in, no preseason readiness. Not to say that Stroud's got to play long, but maybe give him like 1 drive week 3 preseason. And I know he's practicing in training camp, so it's not like he's rusty, but it's like you want to see him in at least a glimpse of a game. I know they do scrimmages and all that, but I don't know. Maybe I just want to see the offense and I'm giving an excuse. I don't know. All right, Texans have the ball back. As far as the offensive play so far, been pretty solid from Davis Mills. Only 5 pass attempts, but he's doing pretty good. He is doing pretty good. All right, let me fix something really quick. I wonder how that setup looks. Probably bad, honestly. It's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. All right, let's see what happens here. Second drive for the Texans. I mean, this could be a high-scoring game, just to be honest. If it's already 7-6 on 4 drives, two a pair for each team, and this is the Texans' second drive of the game, that's pretty cool. Oh. All right, show me some football, please. Show me some football. Football. All right, 1st and 10 for Houston. Here we go. All right. Davis Mills. Is he out? He's done already. Wow. That was quick. And we got a false start. Okay, so Slovis is coming in first instead of Graham Mertz. That's interesting. And then I think 27 is who? Is that Woody Marks? I have no idea, to be quite honest. I don't know numbers yet. So apologies. But 1st and 15, Slovis with the snap. Gets drilled as he throws, but he connects with, is that Brevin Jordan? Yes, it is, number 9. Still getting used to the numbers. All right. Here we go. Yes, this is definitely the Vikings broadcast because, well, guess what? Jeff Okuda's on my screen, and I would love to see them talk about Houston, but it's all right. Got to watch the game somehow. 2nd and 9. Slovis in a shotgun snap. Pressure coming. Floats it to the outside. Connects. Little dump off to, is that Jalen Noel? Yes, it is. Yeah, Nolan Berrios, they have very similar types, so I could understand why you thought it was Noel, Brandon. That's actually kind of crazy. I mean, they are both small. I mean, not to say that Noel's small. He's close to 6 foot. I mean, but Berrios and him are both, 2 inches around the height difference there? 3rd and 2 for Slovis. And he gets drilled. Oh my goodness. Gabriel Murphy just annihilated Keaton Slovis. Who is playing left tackle? Alright, I have to know. Sorry. I just... No offense. I do not know this team well enough to know the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string offensive linemen. Apologies. My goodness. Alright. So, the backup left tackle is Zach Thomas. I'll be quite honest. I don't know who that is. Unless it was Ursery. Then I'd be a little bit disappointed. But Ursery's playing right tackle. That play, the left tackle, I'm pretty sure it was Zach Thomas. He just walked right around him. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to keep going back and forth there. That was Gabriel Murphy just walked right around Zach Thomas. So, I don't know how long his future is left on this team, but got to give Austin, honestly, man, like, I know Blake Fisher's 2nd year. I don't know Jake Andrew. I mean, it's embarrassing that I don't know the 2nd team. I'll be quite honest with you. I mean, I know the 2nd team defense a lot better than I do the 2nd team offense. At least, like, the linemen. Because, like, Darrell Taylor, he was a pickup. Tim Settle's out there. I don't know how to say it, but Togai is out there. EJ Speed's killing it. But, I mean, this is literally right here. You could see it. It's the 2nd team. Defense and offense. So, it's just kind of crazy. I don't know. So we saw, the unofficial depth chart has Mertz 3rd and Slovis 4th. I don't know why they put Slovis in 1st, to be quite honest, but he really didn't get a fair shot that drive because he got killed. But hey, we'll see him again shortly. The Vikings got the ball though, so we'll see a little more of the 2nd team defense. And as well as Sam Howell. For anyone just joining, hanging out with us, watching this preseason game, Saturday. First drive, J.J. McCarthy drove right down the field. Texans didn't play any of their starters. 2nd team offense and 2nd team defense. I like that for a team that could probably be contenders this year. But looking at it in the future, it's probably going to be they're going to inch the starters in more and more. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Bengals are doing that next week, where they're probably going to play their starters for the first half. If anybody watched that Bengals game Thursday night, they played their starters for 2 drives, had 2 touchdowns, and their defense looked terrible against Tanner McKee. So hopefully the Texans can do something similar. I haven't heard much word from DeMeco Ryans. We got an injury, actually. I didn't see that. It is a Vikings player, I believe. 10:30 left in the second. 7-6 Texans lead. And another commercial break. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. You know, losing this game, winning this game, it really doesn't mean too much. It really is preseason, and it really is just a matter of getting to see everyone, whether it's, you know, Mechie caught a pass, Noel has 2, Berrios got the touchdown. I don't even know who that was at the time, because I'm still getting used to all the numbers, to be honest, but that's kind of why we watched the preseason. Like, we know Nico is 12, we know Stroud's 7, but, like, I did not expect Berrios to wear 17. Like, that's a weird number for a wide receiver. Like, a slot wide receiver, especially Berrios. I'm used to him wearing 10, to be honest. But, I mean, team looks good. See what Slovis can do next drive. Oh, man. I'm just happy football's back, to be quite honest. Only game on, and then we got like, I don't even know. There's a lot of games on tonight. Let's take a look. So, after like the 7 o'clock game, this is like the only game that's actually on until like there's like multiple games at once. Cowboys Rams in 2 hours. Jags Steelers Titans Bucks 7:30 Eastern. Jets Packers 8 o'clock. Chiefs Cardinals 8 o'clock. Broncos Niners at 8:30 tonight. Whew. I mean, there is so many games on. There's only 2 games on tomorrow. But honestly, since Thursday, this is all I've been doing. It's just been sitting down, watching football, watching the Texans go to work. Right now it's the Vikings, but what are you going to do? Oh, that's Rondale Moore. No. That's awful. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that. Yeah, so Rondale Moore got hurt. He was supposed to play for the Falcons last year. He had like an Achilles or an ACL, something crazy that kept him out the whole year. And he just got carted off again. Wow. That's kind of crazy. And he was on special teams. I mean, he's trying to make the Vikings roster. That's terrible. All right, Vikings down at the 6-yard line. Still Sam Howell in. Ty Chandler gets it for about 5. Wow. Rondale Moore, 2nd-round pick for the Cardinals a few years back. I mean, I know we're supposed to be talking about Houston, but man, as far as the actual game, that's terrible. Second and 5 for Howell. Little play action fake. Rolls to his left, and it gets batted down by big number 72. That's Tommy Togai. I think that's how I say it. Don't actually know. 3rd and 6 for Mr. Sam Howell. Sam Howell's not bad. He's not. 5 on the shot clock. Shotgun snap. He gets it off. Howell looking left, throws left. It's complete, but it looks like he's going to be short of the sticks. Oh, that's a terrible spot. I don't know if he got there. 3rd and 6. Who was in the coverage here? Looked like man again. It was... Who's that? 30 and 56? So Jalen Smith initially contact. All right. I'll take it. All right, 1st and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. Ty Chandler gets it. Gets about 3. This game's going by pretty quick, I'll be honest. I mean, the fact that Ty Chandler is kind of the second team is disappointing. Man, this Vikings broadcast and all these ISO shots of all these different players, it's making me really annoyed. I wish I had the Texans cast. All right, 2nd and 7 for Sam Howell. Another shotgun look. Drops back, under pressure, gets rid of it. Is that picked? Somehow it's caught. It was fit between 2 defenders. Wow. Oh my gosh. If he held on to it for another 2 seconds, he was going to get drilled. Wow. Whew. Who is that? Dude. Preseason's crazy. I don't know half the players on the field right now. Play action for Howell. He's being chased and he throws it away. That was Solomon Byrd in coverage. Technically, he was chasing after Sam. Whew. 31 tackles on defense compared to the 13 tackles on defense for the Vikings. I don't know if that's good or bad, I'll be honest. That just goes to show you that the Vikings have had a lot more offense. I mean, the Texans just had that one scoring drive, and then Slovis kind of got benched. Oh, my goodness. He caught that. Is that, who's 81? Lucky Jackson caught the pass. And what a lucky catch, I'll be quite honest. That was D'Angelo Ross, who is a corner. Oh, almost a strip sack. Why are these players wide open? I'll be quite honest. That's just Sean Jones with a catch. And here come the Vikings just walking right down the field. I'll be quite honest, man. This defense, I know it's the second team. Might even be the third team. I don't even know who's out there. But I don't like the fact that they're running a lot of men. This looks like cover 2. 1st and 10 from on the Texans 35. Howell hands it off and he gets a bunch of yards because they're sitting in zone coverage. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, man. I'll tell you something. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know if DeMeco's calling the plays or not, but I know it's not the starting defense on the field, but that still doesn't. It just doesn't sit well with me that this defense is getting. It's looking like the 2023 defense or 2022 defense where it was just terrible. All right, 2nd and 4. 7-6 Texans lead after somehow hanging on the lead. It's handed off to Ty Chandler. He gets the first down. They're just walking all over us. Oh, my. Oh, boy. 5:40 and running. Maybe it's because I have the Stingley jersey on. I don't actually know. Maybe it's because I'm wearing Stingley. And that's because the defense is just getting ripped apart. .36 is Xavier Scott, who's been in the backfield. Howell takes the snap. He gets it to Scott up the field inside the 15, and he's pushed forward for another 2 yards down to the 11. Xavier Scott for the Vikings with about 3 Texans that had to bring him down. Again, I know it's preseason, but there is no pressure. There's a lot of chunk plays. There is not very good coverage. Again, I know it is guys trying to make the roster, but I mean, you'd like to see a little bit better coverage, at least in my opinion, from watching the game. I don't know if anybody else has the game on, but and there's a run inside the 5. Xavier Scott is running all over this team. This is why I don't watch preseason, because it looks like the Texans are going to be the 32nd ranked defense in the league. I'll be honest. I'm a little nervous. I mean, he just walked right past everyone. Here we go. All right, 2nd and 2. It looks like the Vikings are going in. Hand off to Chandler. Finally, they stuffed him, but he got down to the 1. He's not in. Don't even try it. So 1st and goal from the 1. Can the Texans stop him 4 straight times? Because they're probably going to run it 4 times in a row. They're hurrying up, and they sneak it. Did he get it? And no signal. No signal. No signal. Touchdown. I mean, what is this defense, man? Again, I know it's preseason, but man, you want to see some glimmer of hope. I don't see nothing. I look a lot of lost people out there. I see a lot of lost. All right, let's see what Slovis can do. I thought Davis Mills was going to have more than one drive, I'll be quite honest. I was pretty surprised. Also surprised the Vikings aren't going for 2 to make it a 7-point game. But that's interesting. All right, 13-7. Vikings score a touchdown. And I don't really know what to think of it. Defense is... it's not looking great. I'll be honest. Anybody have any thoughts? Oh, man. Like, the season hasn't even started yet, and I slowly feel like I'm losing my mind with how many holes are on the defense. Yes, I know, for the 8th time, it is the second teamers. Probably the third teamers now. But it's bad. I know there's nobody that's starting on the field for us, but man, it's not good. It's interesting though. Oh, excuse me. It's interesting because I don't know if they do play the starters in preseason at all. And I think that could heavily affect the team if they don't play any of the starters. I know it's week 1 of preseason, but maybe they do a little more as the weeks go on. But it's definitely an interesting thought about what do you do with who plays on what weeks. Do you see Stroud at all? That kind of thing. As we're wrapping up the first half. I don't know, man. I do not know what to expect, that's for sure. Oh. And we're back. 3:18. 13-7 Vikings lead. Sam Howell finishes the drive with a QB sneak. Just sneaks it in. Oh my goodness. You see what the Texans are doing to me? They're putting me to sleep. Oh, goodness me. And the kickoff, is that taken from the 1? And oh my goodness, he didn't even get to the 25. Who's returning it? Mechie. Interesting. That is an interesting thought. Mechie is taken. I feel like obviously it would be Pierce taking those kicks out of the end zone. All right, let's see who the quarterback is. It's probably still Slovis. It probably is. We'll have to see. 3 minutes 15 on the clock. If we could try to get like a little 3-minute drill, it's not too bad. So Slovis is still out there. It's a handoff. Woody Marks. Woody Marks is getting the ball. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. First carry for 4 yards. I mean, if you're not seeing it with the Texans, it looks like this is going to be a run first team. That's for sure. Here we go, Slovis. 2nd and 6. 240 and running. Takes a snap. Shotgun look. Over the middle. Caught, but for like a minimum gain. It was Higgins. So Jaden Higgins is still out there. He gets his first catch of the day. I don't know, offense. Love Jaden Higgins. I don't know why he was running a drag route over the middle of the field. I don't know why. He probably should be going deep. So that's a 2-minute warning. And yeah, the team is putting me to sleep. All right, well, I'll take a quick break. I've kind of been yapping a while. If you guys want any questions, put them in the comments. But no, Texans are looking solid. Hopefully Slovis can take us down the field and score with this 2-minute drive. But no, we're going to take a quick break. And then hopefully we get to halftime alrighty. But I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. As they're showing the Jackson Dart highlights. Yeah, there's still a lot of games on today. I just can't help it. Football's back. Yeah, let's go back to the play-by-play. Yeah. Hutchinson for 5. Alright, let's see what happens because my TV's behind, of course. Slovan to Higgins for 5. Yeah, I mean, why not? But, like, why are we taking 40 seconds to snap the ball? You see what that number is on the left? Like, why? 3rd and 2. Slovis an empty backfield. The snap is good. Pressure was okay. And there's Hutchinson for a quick gain. You got 3 timeouts. You got to start going like this if you're Nick Caley. I know it's preseason, but, man, we got to start going. 140, and they're going to huddle? You got to be kidding me. They are huddling with 1:40 left on a 2-minute drill. They're going to huddle. That is crazy. You don't have a lot of time. I mean, you do, You got 3 timeouts, but you're on the 35. You're not doing anything crazy. 1st and 10, thrown to the outside. It's Jaden Higgins, and he does get out of bounds. Okay. I don't hate that at all. Oh. Oh, that's what the Texans offense is doing to me right now. It's putting me to sleep. Oh, my goodness. As Jalen Redmond is on my screen. That's a Viking player. Don't want to watch the Vikings broadcast, but the Vikings are at home, so that's what we're going to get is the Vikings cast. All right, Slovis. Under center, 2nd and 5. Little motion from Higgins. Snap. Looking right, throwing right. And he gets his man, Brevin Jordan, who can't get out of bounds. I'd call a timeout. And they obviously don't do that. Oh. We got a penalty. False start. And then a timeout, Houston. This is not good if this is what we're going to see week 1. Yes, I know Keaton Slovis is on the field. Yes, I know the second-team defense is out there. But you want to look sharp. You don't want to just look good. You don't want to just look okay. You don't want to get a win by any means necessary. You don't want to just have a rusty win week 1 against the Rams. You want to look good. And this does not look good. 47 seconds, 3rd and 5, 13-7 Vikings. Texans got the ball. And honestly, I thought we were going to see Mills a little longer. But it happens. It is what it is. Oh my goodness. Why do I keep yawning so much? It has to be this game. I've yawned about like 30 times. And now a timeout. Minnesota. What the heck is going on? Oh, they had too many men on the field. That's why they called the timeout. All right, let's wrap up this first half, shall we? I'll tell you, after Davis Mills' first drive, I don't know if the Texans will score another point. I know it sounds a little dumb. But let me know if I should do this for the regular season as well. Streaming every game. I know it's preseason. I know it's not much to expect, but I'll probably do it for all the weeks of the preseason. We shall see what happens when the games are, if we want to talk about them. Because this game, there is not much to talk about. Mills had a good first drive. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. And I already saw it, but it's first down. All right, 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap. Slovis takes it. And a good slant over the middle. Xavier Hutchinson. And we got a first down. And I would probably take another timeout. Because they're at the 50. You got 1 timeout left. There's 43 seconds. And this is where... Oh my goodness. Ugh. This is where the games take forever because we got to call 100 timeouts. 50-yard line, 43 seconds, 1 timeout. They should at least get a field goal. But honestly, if everything goes their way, they could get down to the goal line. They could get inside the 20. And that's where you could take a touchdown. I would definitely take a touchdown. Oh, man. Here we go. First and 10 at the 50. 10 on the play clock. Slovis the snap and shotgun formation. Looking left. Rolling to his left. He's going to step up and throw it out of bounds. Smart idea. 36 seconds left. Yeah, I mean, and they're looking at a field goal now. I mean, that was best case scenario, what I said before. It was best case scenario they get inside the goal line. They're not getting inside the goal line. Now you're trying to get a field goal. And you get the ball at halftime, so if it's a 3-point game by halftime, that's pretty good. Again, I know we're not trying to win the game, but it would be pretty cool. Oh, all right. It's 2nd and 10. Slovis gets it off barely. Under pressure, lofts it left side, double covered. What are you doing? I know he was under pressure, but man, that was a rough snap. 32 seconds left in the half. 3rd down and 10. I don't know what you do. I don't know. $20 on the play clock. It's been the longest end to the first 2 minutes of the first half. Slovis drops back, under pressure again, rolling, and he's dead. Tried to throw it away. I think he got it away. He didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. But I think there was 3 or 4 guys chasing him there. And the Texans will punt. Oh, he might have been down. Yeah, Slovis might have been down. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. 13-7, 25 seconds left. I'm just going like this. Bruh. Falling asleep out here, man. Somebody wake me up. Oh, so they overturned it to he's down. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, he was definitely down. He was clearly down. No grounding, but it is 4th and 23, so you got it to the 50 and you couldn't even get 3. So that's definitely disappointing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but the offensive line, man, the only one blocking was it Ariante or was it Woody Marks? I don't know, but Slovis was rolling. I kid you not. There were 4 Vikings about ready to jump him. I mean, it was bad. It was very bad. Oh, boy. 27 seconds. Give it back to Minnesota. Hopefully they can knee it so we can just get to the halftime. I'll do a quick recap, but probably won't stay for the whole halftime. If you guys want to comment any questions, feel free. This is like a first kind of live kind of thing. So, I mean, I'm just kind of chilling, watching the game, trying to explain it best I can. I mean, I see a lot of blind defense. That's what it looks like. That's what I see. But there's also not very good offense, particularly the offensive line. But, I mean, this is the group we're looking at here. It's not Cam Robinson. It's not Laken Tomlinson. It's not Titus Howard. It's Ariante Ursary, Blake Fisher. I mean, I don't even think Ursary's going to play that much. But yes, finally we go to halftime. I will do a quick recap. So first drive of the game was a field goal. J.J. McCarthy drove down the field against our second-team defense. Played okay. First drive for Davis Mills, 10 plays, 74 yards. Capped it off with a touchdown to Braxton Berrios. 5-minute drive, pretty solid. The fact that the Texans' second-team offense played better than the Vikings' first-team offense A little bit embarrassing, but it was a small sample size. We only got to see McCarthy and Mills one time. McCarthy didn't look the greatest. He had a good, I mean, it wasn't really a good pass. I mean, McCarthy kind of just caught it. But 4 for 730 yards, I mean, it's all right. But we don't care about McCarthy. I'm just watching the Vikings not announce, but the cast. Then the Texans punt. The Texans' second-team defense didn't do too well. But for 2 drives, I mean, Slovis did what he could. I mean, the Texans only really got 3 drives in the first half. The Vikings had 3 as well, which for a first half, 3 drives is so little. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Normally you get 4 to 5 drives, I would say a half. But, I mean, it was just long drives, really long drives. I mean, the Vikings touchdown drive was 7 minutes. So, 3-play punt, 2-minute drive for the Texans. I mean, that can't happen. But again, we'll see if Slovis starts the third quarter or not. It's going to be Slovis versus Mertz. I'm pretty sure Mertz is going to give us a little more glimmer. But 13-7 is the score. Texans do get the ball out of the half. I would assume Slovis is going to take over for the first, probably about at least half of the third quarter. And then we'll probably see Mertz come in. But I'm going to take a quick break. Go watch that. I'm probably not going to watch the halftime show, but if you guys have any comments here, feel free to let me know. Comments, concerns, questions, I don't really care. Just to interact would be cool. But I don't really have much more to say because the game is currently in halftime. So we're going to take a quick stoppage, probably about 5-10 minutes, and we'll be back for the second half in just a little bit. No, we're good. Okay. Back for second half action. Let's see what we got here. Huh. Okay, 1st and 10. It is still Slovis. Hands it off to Woody Marks for -1. A lot of fun that is. All right. It's been a weird game, to be honest with you. I'd love to see CJ Stroud in the future, but it's definitely going to be an interesting year. I think, honestly, and I'm just speaking for myself, watching the Texans' first game, you have expectations, but it's the preseason, so you can't really expect much. 2nd and 11, and oh my gosh, John Mechie got drilled. But it's always good to note that the players that are trying to make the roster, they're out there. Making sure I got audio, you guys can hear me. All right. Here we go. Third and 6 for Slovis. He can't get any offense going, but the offensive line hasn't helped him out. He gets outside. Braxton Berrios up the field. 1st down. There you go. Okay. So let's drive down the field here. Let's do it. Jefferson's about to get interviewed. And I wish the Texans were home. I really do. Love to hear the Texans announcers. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 41. Woody Marks in the backfield. Slovis under center. Takes a snap, handoff, and nowhere. Oh, my goodness. -1. And Justin Jefferson's got an earpiece in. Fun. All right, 2nd and 11. All right, I see what happens. I can read it on my screen. I got to get rid of the play-by-play because I'm behind. It's a screen pass to Mechie. He gets upfield, north-south, and he gets close to a 1st down. And then on 3rd and 4, they got it to Barris. All right, get me away from here. I need to see. There we go. Box score. Sure, that'll help. I mean, maybe a little bit. This way I'm not reading what happens before I see it happen. Because currently it's 3rd and 4. But maybe the Texans can score again. I'd love to see Berrios make the team. I think, honestly, with the amount of slot guys that this team has, with Christian Kirk, Berrios, Knoll, I mean, they could really rotate it around as much as they want. But I think the idea for Nick Caserio was the point of, hey, they didn't have a deep wide receiving core last year. Slovis takes his 3-step drop, and there's Berrios on a little out route. Left side of the field. Nice catch. Move the chains. And why not drive down the field? First opening drive of the second half. 11:40 and running. Berrios is getting mugged on the sideline for the Texans. But, I mean, there you go, Berrios leading the team in yards and catches. Three catches, 33 yards, a touchdown. As I got to see Justin Jefferson mic'd up, but that's okay. Texans on the other side of plus field. They're in Minnesota territory trying to get something going. Down by 6. Slovis, play action, almost got killed. Now he's got 2 Vikings tracking him down and almost picked off. And a penalty flag comes in. Might have been defensive pass interference. But I'll be quite honest. If anybody else is watching this game, this offensive line, I know it's the backups, but man, it's bad. Pass defense, let's go. We get a free 1st down for doing nothing. I'll be honest, I didn't see any DPI, but let's take a look at the replay. So he took play action immediately under pressure, both the left and the right tackle couldn't hold up. Who is 42? Is that Luke Lackey? Leche, sorry. So Leche kind of let his blocker in on the outside. Okay. That's kind of like it wasn't a bootleg, it was play action, but still you can't have pressure 1 second after play action. I mean, literally, Slovis had to get rid of it in 0.5 seconds. Well, they're at the Vikings 21 now, 22-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10, 11:05 on the clock. Texans trying to go in. Mechie motioned left. The handoff is to Marks. He gets a decent game, but there's a flag down. Probably offside or false start or illegal shift or something stupid. And illegal shift. Let's see what the offense can do. Woody Marks. Was that? I don't think it was Woody Marks. So it might have been Jawar Jordan. They're both 20s numbers, so I get confused. It is 2-7 back there, so that's Woody Marks. 1st and 15 after the legal shift penalty. And it's a hand. Ooh, it's fake. No, handoff. And it goes maybe half a yard. All right. Oh my goodness. An hour until the next slate of games. This is a lower scoring game. Maybe the Texans can get a touchdown, please. Slovis, empty backfield. Looks left. Pump fake. He's going to scramble to his right. 2 defenders. And he throws it away. I mean, what is he supposed to do? There's nobody open. The offensive line collapses every play. I mean, this is just unfortunate. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, man. Here we go. 3rd down and 14. Looks like the Texans are going to have to kick a field goal. I really thought Davis Mills was going to play more than one drive, dude. 14. Slovis checks the line. 5-4 on the shot clock. Play clock. Slovis pump fakes left. He's got more protection this time. Retreating to the right, and he throws this one away again. So they got to kick the field goal. Make it 13-7. Why not? $13-7. Might as well. Or 13-10. Can't even count. All right. And the field goal is good. Nice work from Fairbairn. I call him Frybairn. Just make up fun names for the players. It's always fun. What did we do here? Open. Texans got a win. So 14 points, so we need 2 touchdowns. I don't know, man. I mean, this has been really weird, the lines in preseason. It's definitely interesting. Because I just don't know. Don't know what to expect from this team. I do not. But it probably is one of the worst preseason games I've seen this season. And I mean, this season, it's week 1 of preseason. But again, I mean, this is just... What are you going to expect, man? It's I don't know. Here we go. I mean, I don't even know what we're doing here. Alright, hold up. We're going to have to take a quick pause. Hang on. Still just trying to get set back up, but here we go. Slovis 11 of 15, 71 yards. It's not terrible. It's not great. Nick Chubb's questionable. That's not good. Jimmy Ward. Well, if anybody's heard, his off the field issues are not going well. Rondell Moore got hurt. He got carted off the field actually. Darisaw Addison is technically suspended. But the return, oh my goodness, what a hit. 44. I need to know who that is. Who the heck is 44? Dude, that was a big hit. Like, he laid the boom. British Brooks. What a hit that was. I mean, wow. Oh. So, Texans kick the field goal. 13-10. And this game is over. I mean, they just can't stop them. That's the running back, Xavier Scott, with another run for a first down. Okay. Texans are, no offense, not having the best preseason game, and I think hopefully DeMeco Ryans can point that out and say, hey, we kind of need to like play some more of our starters, but again, you don't want anybody to get. So, who is this guy? Number 11. Who is that? Brett Rippon is now quarterbacking the Vikings. That's kind of crazy. And, of course, he gets the first down, because why wouldn't he? I didn't mean to look at the play, but, I mean, honestly, this is not a very good preseason game. I'm just going to be quite honest. This is not the best preseason game. 3rd and 2. The Texans can't get a stop to save their careers. Sacked 2 times for 19 yards was Keaton Slovis. And 3rd and 2 for Brett Rippon, who I already saw, got the first. But let's take a look at how he got it. Shotgun snap. Texans look like they're going to blitz everyone. They do. And there's a deep shot to right down sideline. He did not catch it. Maybe I read something wrong. 7:26 on the clock. And it's going to be 4th down and 2. Okay. Okay. Now what? Now what? Do the Texans get the ball back? Oh. 13-10. It appears that the Vikings are going to punt. That's always good news. The punt is sky high to the 10. Barrios, the punt returner, and he gets it out. Probably about a 10-yard return to about the 20. Texans down by 3. It's a close game. Close, low-scoring game as we go to another commercial break. And unless you guys got anything for me, I'm probably going to go to commercial break with them. I mean, I haven't had much to talk about. The game has been kind of slow, kind of boring, kind of just nothing to look forward to. I mean, the defense looks bad. The offense looks bad. Outside of Davis Mills' drive, really hasn't been the best offense. So Woody Marks, hopefully he can get going. But you see Barrios out there. You see a couple other guys. But it has not been the best day for the Texans. So we'll take a quick break until the break is up from commercial. So be right back. All right, we welcome you back. Third quarter action, Texans Vikings preseason, 13-10, Minnesota leads. It's been a pretty boring game, to say the least. Davis Mills had the only real bright side for the Texans. Had that first drive, walked down the field. Braxton Berrios capped it off with a touchdown. Hopefully we'll see the first team at some point during the season. I don't know if we will before the regular season starts. I'd love to see C.J. Stroud get a drive, week 2 or 3 potentially, but here we go. 15-yard line, and it's a handoff to Jawar Jordan for about 2 yards. And finally, we'll get to see Graham Mertz, the final quarterback for the Texans. One of those guys is going to get cut. And again, Mertz was the 5th-round draft choice, so you would assume it's his job to lose in terms of the third quarterback spot. But regardless, they're probably going to get signed to a practice squad, whether it's here or somewhere else, because they're both solid guys. But here's Mertz. Under center, 2nd and 9. 6:35 and running. Takes the drop back. Nice little quick pass to John Mechie on the left side. He took a little out route. Might have been an RPO. I'm not quite sure. But a quick first down, it'll move the chains, and honestly, I'm ready to see Graham Mertz play. Quarterback from Florida. I mean, he had a solid year if we look at his college stats. Yeah, I know he's tore his ACL in 24. But the year he was healthy, at least 2,900 yards, 20 touchdowns to 3 interceptions at Florida. Not bad. Handoff here. It's Woody Marks. No, it's not. 22 and 27 look similar. Interesting. But that is Jawar Jordan, again, running it for about 5. And Mertz was a 6th-round pick, so I'm mistaken. He was 197 selection. Again, I don't know why the Texans drafted a quarterback. They didn't necessarily need one, considering they had, Stroud and Mills. But it doesn't hurt to have a 3rd-string guy. Last year it was kind of Case Keenum. But who knows? I'd love to see Stroud actually play a drive or two, because I'd love to see what the chemistry looks like as Mertz slings one near the 1st down marker. It's caught for Mechie. They're going to mark him short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 upcoming for Houston. 13-10 in the week 1 of preseason. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's been a pretty boring game. I mean, I know that's what you expect with preseason. You're going to see guys get out there. I think, if anything, the biggest takeaway for me is the fact that E.J. Speed can play with the first-teamers. He might take Christian Harris's job if he continues to be not healthy. As we get to, we're going to do a little bit of, they do the 1st down lines virtually this year, so let's hear what they're saying. And they're still talking to Jefferson. I mean, all right, so they mark him short, I think. It's the Hawkeye technology they're looking at, which honestly, it looks like it takes longer with the Hawkeye technology. It's supposed to speed up the game, but I feel like the chains honestly might be quicker than Hawkeye. Takes about 30 seconds for Hawkeye technology. I feel like the chains could have been out there. You've done it. And honestly, it's more 10 inches short. Honestly, I think the chains are so much better because it's like extra added suspense. Like with the Hawkeye, you just see it. It's like I'd rather have the chains out there. It's like it's short. The Hawkeye didn't speed the game up at all. Just saying. All right, they should sneak it here. Is that Stover in the backfield? Who is that? Some fullback. They look like they're gonna go 3 set. Okay. They hand it off. 1st down and more. Jawan Jordan. 1st down. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like what the Texans are doing here. Hopefully they could drive down the field. You got Mertz is showing he could throw it. Not that Slovis couldn't, but I mean, there was just a lot of checkdowns. I mean, you look at Slovis's numbers, 11 completions, 15 attempted, 71 yards. I mean, that's 4.5 yards of completion. That's, no offense, not very good. Mertz under pressure tries to get rid of it. He does as he's getting dragged down. Great job to get rid of it and stay alive. 2nd down and 10, as they're going to show some highlights of Jordan Addison, who's pretty sure is suspended for the first 4 games of the season. I guess they're talking to Addison. No, they're still talking to Jefferson. I don't know what the heck's going on. I just want to see what the Texans are doing, All right, little pitch to the right, and no yards. I don't know, man. This offensive line might be terrible. I know there's like nobodies out there right now. I couldn't even tell you one of the players that's out there. I'm pretty sure the undrafted center's in the game, Eli Cox. That's probably the only guy I've actually done research on. Like, look at this 2nd team O-line. I mean, it is Zach Thomas. I think Scruggs is out there. Jake Andrews, Eli Cox, and then this guy, DeCoulis, is out there. Anyway, 3rd and 10 for Mertz. Takes the drop back, looking left, firing. It looks like it's caught. Nope, dropped. They got to get rid of this split box so I can actually see what's going on in the game. But it's broken up. 4th and 10. They try and run it. They can't do anything. They try and pass it. They can't do anything. It wasn't a bad idea by Mertz, though. I mean, it was a good throw. Catchable ball. Oh man, and the Texans punt again. I really don't blame you if you're leaving the stream. It's really it's been a snooze fest. I mean, I know it's preseason, but you're at least expecting something from this team. But I mean, it's been bad and bad and bad. Just when you get through the second and third and then the fourth stringers, it's just not the greatest. Still in the third quarter, by the way. We got 3 minutes and 5 seconds. We're going to take a commercial break. 13-10. Vikings lead. And a very boring game that's got me yawning about 30 times. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back just shortly. All right. Couple minutes left in this third quarter. Kind of just want this game to be over. No offense. But 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. 13-10. Hopefully the Texans can pull one out. But, I mean, it's not looking very promising. Here's the back again. Ooh, good tackle. Who was that? Brought down for a loss on the play. It was 22 or 23. Something like that. And I don't have a number for that guy. 22, Arthur Mollett. I mean, regardless, it was a good play. 3rd and 6. It was a very good play. Very good tackle, put it that way. 5, and he's taken down. Brett Rippon wrapped up by number 94. That's Casey Toohill. And that's just like that. The Texans get the ball back before the third quarter's up. So, I mean, hopefully Mertz can conduct a scoring drive. I mean, this has been a very underwhelming game, unfortunately. But the Vikings got to punt it away. And maybe Berrios can return one sneakily. I mean, he's a good returner. Love Berrios. This is definitely not the game to be at the 4 o'clock window. No offense. But Berrios set to return it from the 30. Is that Berrios? No, it's not. Whoever it is, he's got manhandled. 26, 28, 20-something. Who the heck returned that? That was Woody Marks. I think it was Woody. Regardless of who it was, it wasn't a very good return. It might have been JJ. Yeah, it was JJ Taylor. Yeah, one return, 3 yards. And he got decked at the end of it. So this is what I don't understand about football. But the Vikings go 3 and out, and we go right back to another commercial break. And after the commercial break, we go to another commercial break, and then there's a minute left in the third quarter, so we're only going to go to another commercial break. So why the hell do they go to a commercial? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you went to a commercial break after the Texans punted to the Vikings. Granted, they went pretty far, but the Vikings went 3 and out. You go to a commercial break. There's 1 minute left in the third quarter. Go to commercial. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is just so stupid. The way they do it is dumb. I mean, just it's a minute left. Just let them run 2 plays and then go to commercial. Like, I don't know, man. It's just stupid. But, like, 30, 45-second drives for certain teams, and then, yeah, we're going to go to commercial break. I don't know. I'm just going to hang out because there's nothing to say. Besides, this game's got to come back on because then they're just going to go to another commercial break. $48 until some more games. 49 minutes until some more games come on. I mean, this Texans game, very disappointing. And we're back. 13-10, 47 seconds left. Like, why? It was a commercial break. There's 47 seconds left in the quarter. What are we doing? I love Paul Allen. But, man, I just want to hear the Texans announcers. This is great. Mertz, under pressure immediately, throws it away. What is he supposed to do? I mean, this might be not only the worst second-team offensive line I've ever seen in my life, but now I'm worried about what the starting offensive line is going to look like because this is not good. Stroud's going to have less than 2 seconds to throw the ball if he was in there. Just saying. I mean, you got to go dink and dunk now. I mean, there's no room to throw the ball. 0. 2nd and 10, 41 seconds left. Just run the ball so you could get alive into the third quarter. I know it hasn't been working because the offensive line is terrible, and they do run it, and it was supposed to go up the middle, but Mr. What's his name here? Who carried that one? That was Jawar Jordan. The left end just broke right through everyone, so we had to cut it the other way. But this third quarter is going to end, and they're going to go to commercial break, so I'm going to go to commercial break. And this is why, probably going to go to our third commercial break with about 9 minutes of commercials and maybe 1 minute and 30 seconds of football play. So that's a lot of fun for me. 0's on the clock. And now I'm going to take a quick break because third quarter is over. And we're going to go to our, again, like I said, third commercial break. And probably less than 5 minutes. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's final quarter of action here. 3rd and 6 for the Texans. It looks like Flores is going to send 90 people after Mertz. He does. He's under pressure. Launching deep from left sideline. I can't see because of the glare on my TV, but he didn't catch it. John Metching in the area. And guess what the Texans are going to do? Punt it. I wonder if there's going to be a commercial break. Just curious. Interesting. Oh, man. And the punt. Oh my goodness, it bounced the wrong way. It literally landed at the 10 and went all the way back to the 25. That's kind of crazy. Are we serious? There's no way. You can't make this up. I mean, I don't mean to be an overdramatic idiot, but they just went to commercial break again. Are you kidding me? I said it as a joke. There was no joke. 5 seconds taken off the clock to start the 4th quarter. Okay, let me just paint the picture. Let's go through the play-by-play. Because I need to explain this. This is ridiculous. Where's the 3rd quarter at? That's not what I clicked on. Okay. Scoring, how about... No, all plays. All right. So what just happened? Okay. So 1 minute and 2 seconds. Both teams went 3 and out. After the Texans punted, we did a commercial break. After the Vikings punted, after a 2-minute drive, they punted back another commercial break. After the Texans, 1-minute drive. And they ended the 3rd quarter. And then just started the 4th quarter. There's 5 seconds into the 4th quarter. Guess what? We're going to go to another. There's been 4 commercial breaks and no doubt maybe 2 minutes and 13 seconds of actual footage of the NFL. This is why I hate the no fun league, because how are you going to have 4 commercials and there hasn't even been 4 drives? Seriously. It's ridiculous. I mean, they have to run out of media timeouts, right? I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, no joke. 3 plays, 4 yards for the Texans, 1 minute and 2 seconds, and it ended the third quarter. So they did a media timeout after the Vikings punted on a 3-and-out. They did a media timeout in the middle of the Texans drive from the third quarter to the fourth quarter, and then they did another commercial. 3 commercials in 3 minutes and 18 seconds of footage of NFL. This is ridiculous. You wonder why people turn this stuff off. And this is the reason why. All right, we're back after my rant about the stupid. I'm whatever. Whatever. Ridiculous. This game might end 13-10, by the way. I mean, I would want it to. I just kind of would like them to call the game. How is this place like still jammed? Brett Rippon is quarterbacking the Vikings. All right. Rippon under pressure, steps up, and he is decked. Who got him? Yeast. And what is that guy's name? Big 6'4". Oh, we gotta listen to this interview. Tatum Everett's interviewing John Greenyard. Who the heck was that? Who the heck was that with the sack? Tuhill? Nabusi? I don't even know how to say that. Rippin. Incomplete. 3rd and 15. If they go to another commercial break after, again, a 5-second drive, I'm going to lose it. I love John Greenyard, man. I know he didn't stay with the team because they didn't want to pay him a lot of money, but honestly, it could have been a good investment for the longer run for Daniil. Rippin deep down the field, overthrew him. 4th and 15. I got to look at how long the drive was, because if they go to another commercial break, I might call Roger Goodell. 3 plays, minus 5 yards, 46. Look at this. Dude, look at this. I've never seen worse football in my life. 2 minutes. 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 and out. I mean, 4 of the last 5 drives have been 3 and outs. Oh my, he muffed it. Oh my, they got it back. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna take another snap. I hate to say that, but Jawar Jordan just muffed the punt. I don't think he'll be returning punts. It'll probably be Berrios. Guys, I'm seriously starting to struggle with trying to come up with things to talk about. They just went to their 5th commercial after another 3 and out. Like, I'm this close to turning the TV off. Like, I'm just so annoyed. I mean, this is probably the most commercials I've ever seen in the worst football of play that I've seen in a while. And it really isn't any of the quarterback's faults for the Texans, because the backup offensive line might be the worst offensive line I've ever seen in my career of life. I'm not even joking. And I hate to say it like that, but I mean, it's probably just because I'm annoyed because of how many commercials there are. But I am in shock with, like, I'll show it again, play by play. Let's look at the last 3 drives that they've all went to commercial breaks on. 1 minute and 1 second. Let's go to a 3-minute commercial break after that. 1 minute and 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, by the way, that was the end of the third and going to the fourth quarter. They went to commercial break twice in that 1 minute and 2 second drive. Oh, another 3 and out. The past 3 drives, 2 3 and outs for the Vikings, 1 3 and out for the Texans. They've went to commercial break not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. Maybe 5. Because 5 after the punt from the Texans' 8-play drive. So you come back from the 8-play drive, there's 4 commercials. The 8 punt, I can't even do it, man. I just can't do it. That's ridiculous. And if I see another 3 and out, I'm just going to end the live stream because there's 14 minutes left in this game. And I might lose it. I might lose it. I know there's a lot of commercials in football, but man, this is unheard of. I mean, there might be more commercials than gameplay. Finally, we're back after another rant. I mean, this is ridiculous, dude. Look at it. 1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 18. Whew. Crazy. Just crazy, man. This is bad. This right here, that's bad. That's very bad. Mills had 1 drive, and he has just outmatched all 3 of this quarter. At least they haven't, at least there's 0 in this column. I won't even say it to jinx them, but at least there's 0 of these. Oh, my. Guys, guess what happened? Guess what happened? Oh my gosh. I've never seen something more ridiculous ever. I just I didn't jinx him. You can't blame that on me. You can't blame that on me. I didn't say I you can't make this up. I didn't say he threw a pick. I didn't say it. And then he just threw a pick as soon as I said it. I didn't see it. I saw it on the depth chart. That's the funniest thing ever. You can't make that up. At least there's no turnovers, I say, as Mertz throws a pick. Yeah. Yeah, it was a turnover. It was definitely a turnover. It was not a pretty one either. That was the wrong team indeed. And the Texans defense is right back out there. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't go to commercial break after that pick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's just crazy. Maybe I just don't think that's my fault, to be honest. Yeah, I see Peace Dog's telling turnover. Unfortunately, I was okay. Let me explain that my TV is already behind, so I didn't see the turnover. So I was looking at the stat column. I'm like, okay, at least there's no turnovers. And then the number went up 1. Oh, that's funny. And the Vikings are about to go 3 and out. They might kick a field goal off of this turnover. And there's holding. Who's quarterbacking them now? Brosmer. Who is that? Max Brosmer. Where is he from? He's a rookie. He's undrafted. Where do you go to college? Apologies that I'm curious. Minnesota? All right, good for Max. I don't even think I'm saying his last name correctly. 2nd and 20. Oh, man. Brosmer checks it down. Broke a tackle. Is that a Guardian helmet? Looks like it. That's Bryson Nesbitt. I still can't believe that turnover. I promise you I didn't see it. I just saw it on the depth chart. Or the box. I saw the turnover on the box score, and then I looked up, and then I saw Mertz drop back and throw that pick. So that was... Oh, almost picked again. Is there another flag for holding? Just decline it. 4th down. Let them punt it back. There's still 11 minutes. Roughing the passer. Oh my goodness. Who did it? First of all, is it roughing? Second of all, who did it? Okay. What is he supposed to do? He's being blocked by the left guard. And I'm not going to see it again. He's running straight. He's bull rushing him. As soon as he releases it, takes a little shoulder to the face. I mean, this is a different league for 2025, but man, 5 years ago, that would have been never called. Sometimes it still is never called. You get a free, I know it's preseason, but a free first down for nothing? That's kind of ridiculous. What are they talking about now? All right, Max, wrong team. Wrong team. Oh, almost. Almost threw it to the wrong team. Brosmer. That's holding, by the way. But we won't call that. I'll be honest, guys. I think Mertz lost his job. He played good on the first drive. But Slovis has kind of proved himself. And do you give up on a rookie who you just drafted in the 6th round? To be honest, I don't know why you drafted a rookie at all in the 6th round. I'm sorry. Why did you draft a quarterback? There's Brosmer. And he dives for 5. Just very interesting draft from the Texans, to be honest. I can't believe. I was like, at least there's no turnovers. Bink. The number goes up 1. Ridiculous, man. 3rd and 7. Oh boy, blitz. Brosmer picks it up. That was caught. Guys, I don't want to watch this game anymore. I just want to turn this TV off. They sent 5 after him. It's a good throw. Nice catch too. And all because of roughing the passer penalty. First and goal for Mr. Brosman. Oh, terrible throw. He got hit though as he threw. 2nd and goal. Still 10 minutes left. And 29 minutes. More games come on. Second and goal. Max Brosman, quarterback, hands it off. And he gets 100 yards. Still going. Guys, I don't want to watch it. I want to turn it off. And we got an injury. Commercial? Another injury. Well, another. An injury. It really doesn't look good that the Texans' 3rd team is getting absolutely annihilated. Who's down? Honestly, I don't think I can name one player on the field for you. I'm sorry, but it's getting slim out there. And we're going to take another injury timeout. Are we? No? Yes, we are. to look at the defense here just to see like who is even out there. Like who is number? Okay, Trayman Smith is 11. I mean, I know some people, but it is, like I said, getting really slim. Justin Watson's playing. Interesting. He's probably playing special teams. This is getting ugly, this game. John Mechie leading receiving now. Okay. 5 for 45. If they didn't take so many commercials, the game would probably be over by now. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's tiring here. We're almost through it. Let me read it. I had to come near watch along. Another YouTuber yapping about his hats. Yeah, appreciate it. I appreciate it. Always appreciate the love, you guys. You got to bring some kind of love, right? I mean, I know it's preseason, but I mean, this is the first football game of the year. You got to bring something. I mean, even if it's as simple and stupid as complaining about the commercials, because there's been so limited football on the field. All good. I know. I was picking up. I was picking up what you were putting down. So somebody got carted off. I don't know who that is, but it is 3rd and goal. Let's see what Mr. Max Bruceman can do. 3rd and goal. I know you guys probably already know what happens, but I don't. All right. Oh, no. Motion right. Blitz from the Texans. Thrown. Caught. That's not a touchdown at all. He was short by a mile. He might have broke the plane. It's all right. There's no way that's a touchdown. There's no way. Show me the replay. I'm sorry. There is no way that's a touchdown. Throws. Okay, let me see the overhead. Did he cross the plane? Okay, I guess there's no I guess there's no arguing. It is preseason. Exactly, I love that. Excited to see the regular season watch-alongs. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. This was kind of an experiment because I haven't really gone live. I've done a lot of, 10-minute videos, but this is like, 2-hour live? I mean, it's been brutal because the game has been, 20-10? Dude, I would have loved to do the last game because the Giants were going crazy. Oh, they are reviewing it. Okay. If I could see that it's not a touchdown from here. Hang on, now I got to listen to it. Hang on. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. I'm telling you, he did not catch. Well, he caught it. He just wasn't in the end zone. It's very close. I think they'll give it to him. It is the preseason, so I don't think they have enough cameras to, overturn it with evidence. But, they gotta have, obviously the pylon camera is not hooked up at all because they're not going to do that for a preseason game. But they should have, an overhead. Oh, it got overturned! Let's go. They are 100% gonna sneak it. And we're not gonna stop it. Oh boy. Wait. Sneak it. I thought they were on the 1. Oh, I didn't catch it. Wait. What is going? I don't have the audio on. So okay, Bruceman's back out there. It's 13-10. They're on the 3-yard line. They're gonna go for it. All right, don't spoil it. I know you guys are ahead. Brosmer looking left, looking right. Still can't stop it, dude. Unbelievable. This is ridiculous. When you know it's bad when Max Brosman, a guy who I've never heard of, is just dealing on your defense. Well, it didn't matter. Ridiculous, man. You got 3 feet down. That's crazy. Oh, man. All right, now can the Texans score any points? That roughing the passer was brutal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was very bad because that kept the drive alive. The holding in preseason, when you have those, mental mistakes, the holdings, the offsides, the roughing the passer, it's very unlikely that when you put yourself in a hole, it's unlikely that you come back from a 2nd and 20. So the Texans had him at 2nd and 20. And I don't know who it was, but it was somebody who did it. Number here. It could have been any of the guys listed on defense, I'll be quite honest. I have no idea. But the thing is, the Texans are going to get the ball back, and they're going to look like terrible because the backup offensive line is in. But yeah, I don't know. 20-10, 9:48 in the game. I mean, it's been bad. Texans managed to stay in this game. It's so annoying they couldn't even get 3 to tie the game. Who is that taking it out? Couldn't even return it past the 15-yard line. I really, honestly, I didn't know what to expect from watching the preseason game, but it's like just mind-boggling to me how bad it is. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be great. It's the preseason. But, I mean, it is just, this is hard to watch if you're a Texans fan. It's hard to watch. 3rd and goal, they don't get it. Who is this in now at quarterback? This is somebody different. No, it's Mertz. Okay, I got confused with the number again. Oh, boy. Oh, my head. See, I'm trying to understand what's going on. There's no understanding. Okay, so Mertz is in. He's at the 15, 2nd and 8. And he checks it off in another yard. Checked it. He didn't even. Did he catch it? 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. 26. Who is that? J.J. Taylor, the running back. As they interview Hawkinson. 2-yard check down. Like, what are they doing? I understand the O-line is bad, but at least throw the ball more than 10 yards down the field. I don't think Slovis or Mertz did that all game. Mills is the only one that threw a pass for like 20 yards. But if that's the offense with CJ at quarterback, oh my goodness, what is he doing? Wrong team. All right, I gotta hear it. Is Keaton Slovis getting a position over Graham Mertz right now? Because that was terrible. I don't know if he airmailed it or what, but that was, I don't know what that was. Let's see this replay. Mertz drops back, looking middle the whole time, and he just skied it. It looks like I'm playing Madden on all Madden. I mean, that looks like something. You know, if anybody's played Madden, you know when you're like rolling to the left and your quarterback just throws it like 100 yards way too far? That's what Mertz just did. He just threw it way too far. He just misjudged the entire field. That's ridiculous. This is just laughable at this point. Is that a fumble? Fumble! The Texans got it. What is going on? Oh my goodness. What is happening right now? Is Mertz going back out there? He should get benched for how bad he's playing. He just dropped the snap. Oh my goodness. I'm at a loss of words right now. I have no idea what's going on in this game. I feel like this is like the Buccaneers-Rams game we saw a few years ago where Tom Brady almost came back. Like, what the hell is going on? Merch threw it to the wrong team. That was crazy. How is Hawkinson so locked in these interviews? I don't know. I mean, JJ was walking around like, hey, what's going on? Talking to Addison. Honestly, I have it muted. All these players are just like dialed in. I think the Texans have gave up finally. They're just going to run it, right? I don't know. I mean, I hate to say it, but if they score a touchdown here, call me crazy. The fact that they would be in this game is just crazy. All right, Mertz, what do you got after that horrible pass? And he's under pressure. And oh, he got away. Throwing. Underneath for a 2-yard check down. Oh, man. How many rushed? 4 rushed the passer, and 4 Vikings rushed the passer. 2 of them were there in less than 3 seconds. What are you supposed to do? 3rd and 3. 7 minutes left. This is just funny, man. Third and 3, they run it. And he might have got there. I mean, they got to go for it, right? You got to go. I don't know. Yeah, they gotta go, right? Alright, here we go. Why are they in shotgun on 4th and 1? Just you line up under center and just sneak it. And they call a timeout. They're gonna need a lot more than a timeout for this possession. How many times have the Texans gone 3 and out? That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, you could have used a timeout. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. It's preseason. All right, I don't even know if I count these picks as 3 and outs, but could be a 3 and out. Definitely a 3 and out. 3 and out. They only had 2 3 and outs. Interesting. I mean, I guess. Yeah, louder. How many people are actually at that game in Minnesota? That's crazy. All right, 4th and 1. They line up in the same formation, shotgun formation. Why? I don't know. I saw the same thing yesterday. I don't remember the game, but you don't line up in shotgun on 4th and 1. Mertz steps up, checks it down for behind the game, and they got it. Okay. Now we got something rolling here. I still don't think they've made it across midfield, have they? I don't think they've made it across midfield the field goal. Outside of the field goal, they have not made it past midfield. No, they haven't. That's kind of crazy. Mertz, 5-man rush, 2 seconds, and then they're to him. He's going to run it. Oh, he got a first down. Honestly, this is just anything would shock me at this point. I wouldn't be surprised. Mertz might be him. I mean, after those 2 picks, he couldn't do much worse. So, you know, he should be using his legs more. I mean, he is under pressure every 2 seconds, but he could be him. And then now they're going to line up under center. Second and 1 on the field. First and... Okay. They changed the bug. Play action. That's a chop block all day. That's a chop block as a penalty. Oh, no. It's holding. Same difference. Who is it, though? 73? Alright. Who is that? Who is 73? We're gonna take a guess on. It's probably DeCoulis. Nope, it's not. He's not 73. Ladarius Henderson. Yup. Third string O-line. You wonder why he's getting, under pressure and less. Let me count this time. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and he's dead. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not going to blame Mertz, but the 2 picks that he threw, he had time. But after counting, he got less than 3 seconds to get rid of the ball before he's got some kind of pressure. I mean, what are you supposed to do? So, it is what it is. All right, 3rd and 10. What can Graham Mertz do? I'd like for the... Yeah, I mean, if they could go score here, that'd be cool. And they blitz everybody. And it's picked off again! Oh my goodness me. Mertz is not him. Oh my goodness. I hate to say that wasn't his fault, but it definitely was because it got tipped at the line. I mean, this is the stupidest, craziest game ever. I don't know if anybody knows the Dolphins-Texans game from a few years ago when Davis Mills took on, I think it was Ryan Fitzpatrick, but there was like 7 or 8 turnovers in that game. That's just what this reminds me of. The Vikings haven't turned it over a lot, but these 3 interceptions, dude, they were all Mertz's fault. To be very fair, he didn't have any time to throw. But I still think he doesn't deserve the 3rd string spot just because Slovis made do with what he had. Just saying. So do you cut the 6th? Like, why would you draft a quarterback that you're in a quarterback competition for the quarterback 3 spot? You have your backup in Mills. Unless Mertz is going to become this Taysom Hill kind of, gadget player to where he's playing like, special teams and whatnot. I don't know why they drafted him. You didn't need a quarterback. Just saying. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. I would have been fine with Slovis as the 3rd string. I mean, Mills is clearly your backup, especially after the first drive he had today. Chase. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. let's see what they got. 3rd and 3. Play action. Max finds a guy. He was wide open. He didn't catch it. He bobbled it. And then he got eliminated. And then they threw the flag for holding on the defense. Oh, man. Where's the holding on the defense? I want to see where's the holding on the offense on number 60. Like, what? Oh, all right. Let's see what this team's got left. What are we looking at for the later games? I have to look. What are we looking at here? Well, the Vikings are definitely going to win. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, he caught that? Fleming. I don't know if it's just the Texans' 2nd and 3rd and 4th stringers are not good, or I'm crazy, but this does not look good. 2 minutes left in the game. Interesting. It's very interesting. Is Kyler Murray playing in that game? I wonder. Is he gonna play? I don't really care about the Texans anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, the Cardinal starters will play. Okay. Interesting. Oh. I don't even know what the heck's gonna happen. This game's got to end quick because I just can't do it anymore, man. This is getting out of hand. What the heck's going on? What did I do? Did I change the channel? Brother, what is going on? Okay, so the game is still on. Alright, we're about to wrap it up. Alright, last 2 minutes of the game. Here we go. Oh my. Yeah, Will Howard's not playing. So it's Mason Rudolph time. Interesting. Alright, let's see what Brewsmer's got to do here. Texans are not winning. Great. And they kneel it out. Okay. Let's just quickly recap this game before I go into just craziness mode, as I was silent for like the past 30 minutes. But here's the deal. The Texans didn't play very good. For anybody who didn't watch the game and had to listen to me, I'm sorry. Because I really didn't add much commentary. One, because I was just in shock. Two, because, oh my goodness, did Graham Mertz lose his job or what? 7 of 14, 28 yards. I didn't think it was harder to go less than 4.5 yards a pass. Because Slovis went 11 for 15, 71 yards. Not bad. Mertz, 7 of 14, 28 yards. Count them, 3 interceptions. Oh, man. That is just ugly. And then Texans lose 20-10 in their first preseason game of the season. I mean, final thoughts, if anybody has any. I mean, this is just not good. I feel like I'm slowly losing it. But thank you for everyone who has tuned in, watched a little bit. This game's over. It's been over. I'm just a little bit behind on my TV, so apologies that I'm calling the play before it or after it already happened. But this was fun. This is the first time we did this kind of live stream kind of thing. I tried to be the best I could. I'm kind of by myself, so I'm talking to myself. But I appreciate the people that did comment and did, shout out. So just thank you for hanging out. It's been a brutal game to watch. I don't know if I want to watch any more football after that, but I'm just going to end this now before I'm going to lose it. So maybe we'll go see some Travis Hunter, see a little bit of division film. But no, I think I've overplayed my my banjo. It's time to end this live stream because this was probably the worst preseason game all week. But we might have a video out later. We'll see how I feel. The bad game from Mertz. 3 interceptions. Mills is definitely the backup. Slovis might be the 3. Mertz might be the odd guy out. But we shall see. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Texans Digest. Vikings, Texans. Texans lose 20-10. First preseason game of the year. And it's been a good